The body paragraphs. Body paragraphs each contain a topic sentence. The topic sentences are like pieces of the thesis. Each one of these topic sentences provides one idea that helps you understand more about the thesis statement's idea. Think of the topic sentence as a little thesis for the paragraph. It tells the topic of the paragraph and what I want to say about the topic. The topic sentence is my idea, kind of like my opinion. However, I can prove that my idea is right by giving examples about it and explaining how those examples prove that my idea is right. Examples. Giving examples by the 1, 2, 3 method. I can give examples in different ways. Here I can give examples by giving direct quotations from the book. I can also give examples by telling parts of the story in my own words. Here's an example. Examples are very important because they prove that my ideas are true. Without sufficient examples, you would just have to believe my word. Honestly, for an academic paper, that's not enough. Think of every essay as a sort of argument. In an argument, you have to back up your opinion with facts, whether you're arguing with your friend about what movie to go to, or whether you're explaining your idea about the Hunger Games in a paper to your teacher. Now that we've looked at all these examples, do you notice anything special? Do I just dump the example into the paragraph? That's it? Move on? No, I don't. I follow a 3-step process for every example that I give. First, I introduce the example. Here's my introduction. In the capital, as he and Katniss share a private conversation on the roof after the ceremonies, Peeta confides in Katniss. Now that introduces the example. It tells who's saying it, where they're saying it, what the context is. Then I give the quotation, number 2. It's a quote from the story. I want to die as myself, understand? I don't stop there though. Number 3, explain the example. How does it relate to my main idea in my paragraph? Even Katniss recognizes his, quote, purity of self and feels ashamed because she's been too focused on success and not on remaining pure. So let's look again at how I do this in the first body paragraph. Here's my example. It's a quotation. Notice that I've put a page number in parentheses. This is really important. I introduce the quotation here. And here I explain how the quotation relates to the main idea. It's very important to always follow these steps. Without these steps, my quotation is pretty much useless and looks like I really don't understand it. There's something else I should do. Major details. Before every 1, 2, 3 step-by-step example, I should write the idea that I'm trying to prove with this example. This is my idea, again, kind of like my opinion. It's in my own words and it's my own original thought. It's like a little part of the main idea of the paragraph. I call it a major detail. Every paragraph consists of a main idea, topic sentence, and then major details that break this main idea down into smaller, more understandable pieces. I can't just give an example without saying what the example is for, can I? That's why after the topic sentence and before the 1, 2, 3 step-by-step example, I write, Peeta Mellark is one of the people who is sensitive and aware of the danger. Well, in the topic sentence, I mentioned certain people and how they were aware of the danger in the games. I've got to break this idea down into smaller pieces so that I can explain. Peeta is the first one, and Katniss is the second major detail here. For each of these major details, I provide 1, 2, 3 step-by-step examples. The last thing is the concluding sentence. The last sentence that I write in the paragraph is the concluding sentence. It sums up the argument that I made in this paragraph. You can think of it as the topic sentence, repeated again with new words and even more clearly. Why do I write a concluding sentence? To provide closure for the paragraph. I'm not leaving an example hanging at the end. Never leave your paragraph unfinished by leaving a quote or idea just hanging. Always finish by explaining your thoughts. This concludes the lecture on body paragraphs.